Nickel 6-1 Tango Roger, over.
Oh, go ahead! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting.
What the fuck is that? No, did you box moving target?
602.
No, I took an auto track.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
Junior, come here, you. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on now. What's wrong with you? Huh? Oh, I thought I could pick him up, but. This is the ice house. Right here. And I was with the rake right here in this, I was raking up stones here. And the chickens were all around. And I remember most of them were over there, and they were, all of them almost went, whoop, 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 whoop. And at that same time they did that, maybe a split second later, I heard this whoosh, and it was really very rapid, but there was nothing there. Whatever it was happened so fast I couldn't see it. So.
Did you grow up here, Alice, in this area?
Yes, I did. I grew up in Upper Mount Bethel Township. I had two sisters. My father died when I was 2, and my mom had a rough time of it. She had a hotel, and my father had bought property about a quarter-mile away, had a hunting cabin built, and we eventually moved there when I was 9 years old. I lived in this hotel. It was up across the road, so about a half a mile from here, and my bedroom was the smallest room upstairs. There was like 10 bedrooms upstairs or more. And it was only like 8 by 10 or 8 by 8. It was very small. Street light always shone through the window. And I went to bed and I laid down on my left side. And I had shut the door. There were 2 doors in that bedroom. One went to another bedroom, but they were both shut. I always shut the door. And anyway, I laid down. I was laying there like a minute or not even, and somebody else got in bed with me. I felt the bed go down. I almost rolled back, and I was like holding myself, and I was fucking petrified. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that. And like after 10 minutes, I didn't feel anything else, you know. After that thing getting in bed with me, I didn't feel anything. I was just petrified. But then after like 10 minutes, I finally got the courage up and I went back with my arm, and there's nothing there. So that's that.
Tell me about the Brooder house experience that you had.
I was working in the Brooder house one day, and the one red chicken, her name is Myrtle came running in here, and she ran out that door there. It's closed now, but there's a little porthole there. this was in the summer when this happened. You know, she came running in and I was looking and I see this little bird go flying by and this mist was following it, this black mist. And I only saw it for a second or two. And I thought, what the hell was that? And then I came out here and I said, Murdy, what is wrong with you? I thought something was chasing her, but the other chicken was acting like nothing happened. So she was over here in the corner. It was a lot of weeds in here at the time. She was in the corner there. So I went and got the rake and Jimmy came out and we were raking stuff here. And Little Red, she was a reddish colored chicken, a hen. She was up ahead of me right here. And I was raking and all of a sudden her neck, it was like somebody grabbed her by neck and she got yanked back here and I went like this and I screamed and Jimmy was there and he saw everything too. And she ended up back there and she just stood there like she was in shock. Her neck wasn't bent out anymore, but, and then she, after a couple seconds, she just walked off and started pecking. And at that same time, Murdy got up and walked out of the pen. She wasn't scared anymore. It's like whatever was after them dissipated. Before I went to work, when I was here with my husband, Mike, I got up to go outside to smoke a cigarette, and there was this huge ball of light right over me. It looked like the moon, but it wasn't. It was a lot brighter, and it was like twice as big as the moon, and it just sat there above me. Okay, this is where I saw the big ball light in the sky. It was dark out. It was like 5:30 in the morning. I went in and got Mike, and Mike was in bed, and I thought this thing probably isn't going to be there. But come out, you got to look, see this thing. And he came out, and it was still there. It was still there where it was before, right almost above the sidewalk in front of the house. He acted like it was no big deal. He said, I'm going back to bed, wake me up at 6 o'clock or something. We both worked at the same place. But anyway, so we go to work. When we went to go to work, it was gone. The light was, everything was lit up from that thing. Everything was, moonlight. It was incredible. It was incredible. It was twice as big as even a supermoon. And and it was brighter. It was brighter.
What color was it?
There.
Do you remember what?
White.
Just white light?
Bright light like that bulb. Yeah. That's kind of what it looked like, that bulb. Yeah. Like it was hurting my eyes. Right, seeing spots. Anyway, so I get to work and this guy that lives like 2 miles from me, his name's Ronnie. I said, Ronnie, did you see that big ball light in the sky? And Ronnie, who normally has an answer for everything and always answers ya, just looked at me, and then he looked away, and he wouldn't say a word. And I just thought, yeah, he saw it. But he didn't. There were guys sitting around him. He wouldn't say nothing. He just made believe I didn't say that. And I talk very loud, so he looked right at me when I was down. So I have a theory about this. He used to dump stuff around here, like chemicals. Mm-hmm. He loved to mess around with parts cleaner. He was always working on his car and stuff. He was always cleaning the parts. He was like OCD about cleaning these parts. But anyway, he'd just dump it in the driveway all over it. And I really think UFOs, a lot of them are watching what we're doing.